Hi, everybody. Thanks for looking at the presentation for the 2021 Natchitoches Home and Garden Show. The following presentation will be some short keys to success for a home show. Step one, planning. So basically, you want to try to plan as far out in advance as possible. I know with COVID restrictions and everything going on, that's kind of hard to do right now, but having a plan in place will aid you. Go ahead and print some product sheets for any materials you may offer, any products you may sell. Prepare emails 4 to 6 weeks in advance. Again, due to COVID, I know that everybody's on a tight schedule right now, so an email blast will help. And you can also use these emails to announce news. Next slide, please.
I'm trying. It's giving me some difficulties here. Okay, I got it.
Okay, so step two, preparation. You want to try to prepare your sales team as much as possible. You can do this by having meetings with them prior to the show. Communication is a key part of any home show. You also want to gather marketing materials. Make sure everyone is on the same page that will be working the booth. You want to make sure you also have all relevant information available. I find it helpful to create a checklist beforehand and keep it updated as you complete each step. And also, most importantly, have business cards so that way any potential customers know who to talk to if they do happen to go in your business. Step three, pre-show meeting. Again, have meetings with your team. You want to try to meet with your customers, promote your booth as much as possible. This is where you can tell them a little bit about the teasers you may have sent out in an email to get some traffic at your booth. Also, you can decide which staff will be handling which task. This will help so that it's not all on one person to do everything. You can provide the checklist for each individual. Again, keep it updated as you go along. And then you will need to decide what will be shown at the booth. Again, teasers and opportunities for new products is a good time to introduce these. Step four, social media. Being active on social media is key, especially with the changing and technology and the upcoming generations. I know a lot of them do primarily get all their news and off of social media. You can invite possible attendees to stop by your booth for a contest. Contests will pique interest. Usually, it doesn't have to be anything elaborate. Usually something simple as far as like a giveaway. You want to make sure you include your booth number so they know exactly where to go. You can include event hashtags if available, like on Twitter, things like that. You can information only. You don't want to bombard them. It's basically you'll only have about 30 seconds to catch anybody's attention on average right now. So basically you want to try to keep it between around 30 to 45 seconds. And then examples are Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. You can use all these social medias to promote your booth at the events. Giveaways. So fun giveaways equal more traffic. You can get creative in the giveaways. I know in the past I've given away walking benches, crawfish pots, things like that. This will also help break the ice and open up conversations with visitors to the booth. It helps prospects remember your brand, especially if they win. It includes your brand image because it creates a positive mindset for them. Also, attendees do value giveaways because everybody likes something for free. Examples include cookware, apparel, etc. And anything you sell in your business will work. I know sometimes we do coupons for paint, things like that. Debrief meetings. So basically, you can have this meeting with your team that attended the show. You can take notes on what worked and what didn't for the next show. Again, opportunities for improvements. Did you have good traffic at the booth? Do you know why? Do you not know why? Did your message resonate with attendees? And also, these notes will help you make your next show more successful. And follow up. This is one of the more crucial steps, if not the most important. Make sure all your leads are shared with your team. Provide insight into booth traffic. This will let you know the number of opportunities. This step will turn leads into sales, and you can use the sign-up forms also to help with this step. Sign-up forms. So I know I use them a lot, and this helps create we put them in our database, and that way we can email customers whenever we have future events coming. Plus, you get to capture any relevant contact information. You can require attendees to fill out the form completely in order to have a chance to be eligible for a giveaway. Valuable information will help you with the follow-up. So the more information you can capture at that moment, the better. Your form name, as an example, should include at least a name, a phone number, and an email. And these are just some examples. This one, it doesn't have to be this elaborate, but some people do do a big setup like this. Next example, again, you can see it's not as elaborate, but they do have some boards showing some pictures of stuff they've done before. This one is it just has a bunch of samples of what they actually sell, a few rugs, things like that. A lot of the attendees that attend these shows, when they stop by your booth, they do like to actually look at stuff, touch stuff, things like that. And this one you can see, obviously they do a lot of woodworking as far as fences, pergolas, things like that. Conclusion, this is primarily an opportunity for you to expand your footprint in the community. Make sure before you go, make sure your team objectives. Have enough team members to set up and break down displays. This is important because you want to make sure that you're not running behind on schedule. Follow-up is essential with the potential new customers, and use the sign-up form to build a database of contacts.
All right, Kendall, I have a couple of quick questions.
Sure.
What are some of the most creative or best booths you think that you've seen over your tenure going to expos?
The most creative that I've seen, one of the last ones I went to, an electric company showing off, of course, their TVs, how they run cords, things like that. They also had a drone inside the building they were able to get prior approval for. So that attracted a lot of attention because they would actually fly it, and they had a security camera attached to it. They would just fly it over the show and do a demonstration of how clear their security cameras are.
That's awesome. And what would you say are some of the best giveaways you've seen that really do a good job of like showcasing the brand?
Usually most of your everyday items, like I know we've done a crawfish pot. A lot of people like that. Gift cards work really well. I've also seen people win raffles for cash. Also cookware. I've seen a couple of cookware booths where they actually give away brand new pots and pans to one winner.
Awesome. And how many leads do you think that your business typically gets, or how many do you think people average at these kind of events?
Usually, whenever I work at the booth with just a sign-up form and a little bit of literature, I usually get within a day and a half to a 2-day event, I'll usually get somewhere around 150 to 200 legitimate leads.
Wow, that's awesome. And why does your business participate in expos? Like, you've been doing this for a while now. What's the biggest draw?
The biggest draw is just brand exposure. So basically, the more people you can get out in front of that you can make a positive impression on, the more they're going to remember you and be willing to shop with you.
Awesome. All right. Is there anything else you wanted to say before we end off?
Yeah, preparation is the key. I can't reiterate that enough. Preparation. Make sure you have everything set up. Don't waste time. Don't procrastinate getting everything pulled together that you want to convey to the public at one of these events. I know I'll usually have a table full of presentation materials. I'll have business cards up. I'll even have for an iPad playing videos if you can. That way you can kind of just show videos maybe to somebody who's waiting to talk to you, things like that.
Awesome. All right. Well, I think that about wraps us up. Just for anybody watching, Kendall's presentation is going to be available either online on the website or via the chamber office. If y'all want to communicate with us, we'll make sure that you get a copy of that presentation so that you can be sure you're set up for success for the Home and Garden Expo.
Thanks, everybody.